The bathroom is dark. You're alone. Your heart pounds. You take a deep breath and say her name. Once, twice, 3 times. Bloody Mary. The mirror seems to ripple. Was that a face? A scream echoes? But it's your own. This is how it starts. This is how it always starts. The legend of Bloody Mary has haunted generations. It's whispered at sleepovers, dared at parties. Some say it's just a game. Others swear it's real. But where did it come from? Who is this spectral woman? And why does she haunt our mirrors? Stories like this have power. They tap into something primal, our fear of the dark, our fascination with the unknown, and our belief that maybe, just maybe, there's more to this world than we can see. Bloody Mary stands at that threshold, between reality and nightmare. But this isn't just a story. People have died, or so they say. The legend has spread, from town to town, country to country. It's more than just a ghost story now. It's become a part of our culture, a shared experience, a rite of passage, and for some, a deadly game. Who was Bloody Mary? Some say she was a witch, burned at the stake, her dying curse to haunt those who called her name. Others claim she was a queen, Mary Verne of England, known for her violent persecution of Protestants. Her reign earned her the nickname Bloody Mary. But there's another story, one less known. It speaks of a young woman, beautiful and kind. She lived in a small village, long ago. Her name was Mary Worth. She had a gift. She could see the future, in mirrors. The villagers feared her, called her a witch. One night, they came for her, dragged her from her home. They brought her to the woods, to a clearing with a large mirror. They forced her to look, to tell them their futures. But Mary refused. She wouldn't use her gift for them, not like this. Enraged, they smashed the mirror. The shards cut Mary's face, scarred her, blinded her. As she lay dying, she cursed them. Her spirit would haunt every mirror, forever. Anyone who dared to call her name would face her wrath, her bloody vengeance. And so Bloody Mary was born. The game of Bloody Mary didn't start with Mary Worth or Queen Mary. It's older than that. Ancient, even. Mirrors have always been magical, portals to other worlds. The Romans believed they could trap souls. The Aztecs used them to communicate with gods. In medieval Europe, young women would perform mirror-gazing rituals. They'd look into mirrors at midnight, on Halloween or St. Mark's Eve. They hoped to see the face of their future husband. But sometimes, they saw something else, something terrifying. The modern Bloody Mary game emerged in the 1960s. At first, it was just a dare, a test of courage. Kids would go into dark bathrooms, light a candle, say Bloody Mary 3 times, then wait and watch for something to appear in the mirror. But the game evolved, grew more complex, more dangerous. Some versions said you had to spin while saying her name. Others claimed you needed to hold a candle or have red eyes. The rules changed, but the fear remained. The thrill of possibly seeing something impossible, something supernatural. Section 4, Deadly Consequences. Counting the cost of summoning. How many have died playing Bloody Mary? It's hard to say. Official records don't track death by ghost, but stories circulate, urban legends spread. Some say dozens, others claim hundreds. The truth is likely somewhere in between. One famous case happened in 1997. A group of teenagers in New Jersey. They were playing the game at a party. One girl, Sarah, went into the bathroom alone. Her friends heard a scream. When they broke down the door, Sarah was on the floor, unconscious, bleeding from her eyes. Sarah survived, but she was never the same. She claimed to have seen Bloody Mary, felt ghostly hands clawing at her face. Doctors diagnosed her with a severe panic attack, but Sarah insists it was real, that Bloody Mary is real. There are other stories. A boy in Ohio who went blind, a girl in Texas who disappeared, never to be seen again. A group of college students found dead, their bodies covered in scratches. No official explanation, just whispers, rumors, and a growing fear of mirrors in the dark. Section 5. The ritual spreads. From playground to pop culture. Bloody Mary isn't just a game anymore. She's become a part of our culture. Books have been written about her, movies made. She's appeared in TV shows, video games, even music videos. The legend has grown, evolved, taken on a life of its own. In Japan, they have their own version, Hanako-san, a ghost girl who haunts school bathrooms. In Spanish-speaking countries, they summon Maria Sangrienta. The details change, but the core remains the same. A dark room, a mirror, a name spoken 3 times. The internet has only fueled the fire. YouTube is full of Bloody Mary challenge videos. Some are fake, obviously staged, but others, it's harder to tell. The fear in their eyes looks real, the trembling in their voices, the sudden panic as they see something. Psychologists say it's just our minds playing tricks. The power of suggestion, the ideomotor effect. But for those who've played the game, who've felt that chill run down their spine, who've seen something move in the mirror, it's more than just tricks. It's real. It's terrifying. Section 6, facing our fears, why we can't look away. So why do we do it? Why do we keep playing this game, telling this story, tempting fate? Maybe it's because we need to. We need to face our fears, to prove to ourselves that we can, that we're brave enough, strong enough. Or maybe it's something deeper, a primal need to connect with the unknown, to touch the veil between worlds, to know that there's more out there, more than just our everyday lives, more than what we can see and touch and understand. Whatever the reason Bloody Mary endures, she haunts our mirrors, our imaginations, our nightmares. She's a reminder of the power of stories, of belief, of fear itself. She's a challenge, a dare, a test of courage, and she's waiting, always waiting. So the next time you're alone, in a dark room with a mirror, will you say her name? Will you take that risk? Will you face Bloody Mary? The choice is yours. But remember, some games are more than just games. Some stories are more than just stories. And some mirrors are portals to places we can't even imagine.